I hope you are all good. Excuse me. Didn't mean to do that while you were all sitting there. I'm going to get off top chat over on my iPad and go to all. So that's all done. And then we can have our chit chat. And while we're chit chatting, I got my chocolate. It is Dairy Milk Caramello by Cadbury's. Hi, Eden. And I got a nice coffee, flavoured milk in my Hungry Jack's cup. And I'm going to be doing some knitting. But when aren't I doing knitting? I enjoy it. I enjoy my knitting. And I'm enjoying my chocolate because I don't have a lot of chocolate. But when I do have chocolate, I get the flavour that I enjoy the most. There's the caramello bit in it. But I don't get it a lot. But when I do get it, I try and drink a lot of water after it because sometimes the caramello gets a bit sweet. Nightbot's come in early. He says, please type Yoda in the chat to drop your link. He's nice and early tonight, isn't he? At least he's doing his job, which is good. Eden says, I had a chocolate today with mint in it. Oh, now that would have been nice to have one for a change with mint in it. I don't often go for one in with the mint, but when I do, I enjoy it because it's one I try not to have. Nightbot said, what's in your cup? Please remember to hydrate. And don't forget to dehydrate when you drink so much as well. And I wonder what you're all doing on your crocheting hooks or on your knitting needles. I'm back to knitting baby beanies because I'm on the last skein from Kmart and I want to use it up before I start the other ones. And Eden says, geez, Nightbot, you are really LOL. Maybe he hasn't been to bed yet, Eden. But that's fine. I don't mind him being early for a change. So, and I thought, well, I want to do this round of hats with this skein of yarn. So then that way I can get to the next lot and whatnot. So then that way I can get to the next lot of yarn, and then the next lot, I have a lot of yarn to get through. And I love going for yarn. And I enjoy having my yarn, and because you never know exactly what people are going to make with their yarn. And I even love enjoying watching people go yarn shopping. And my mind goes, yeah, I know what I can do with that one. I know what I can do with that one. I know what I can do with that one. No, Eden says, Nightbot wants your chocolate, I think. Well, he's not getting it, Eden, because I want to enjoy my chocolate. But if Nightbot is nice and asks us nicely, and if he could chew chocolate, well, then maybe I could share it with him. But other than that, no. I am not sharing. But I do share. I'm a sort of person that will share, but sometimes I like a chocolate on my own. So, but yeah, I wonder what everybody's favorite chocolate is in the chat when you all come in. Eden said, I also had a nice coffee. Nice for a hot day. Oh, isn't it, Eden? Like having a cold glass of iced coffee, especially seeing that it's reached very warm weather here, and it's always nice on a very, very hot day. And especially the best bit is, especially when you've got 2 days before it expires and you get it very cheap. And then you pick up 3 or 4 bottles of it, and then you've got plenty. We've got a half a 2 litre milk left, and then we've got a full one. So between Eden and I, we will drink it because iced coffee's not Lara's favorite flavored milk. And I couldn't get her any just plain chocolate milk, so maybe next time I might be able to when the time comes. So, but that's fine. She'll tolerate a little bit of it, but yeah, she'd rather not. And I want to say hello to everybody who comes into the chat, and hello to the lurkers, and hello to anyone who watches the replay. I'm so honoured that you all come to watch and to chat when you chat. Nothing much happened here today. I just trying to keep cool, do a lot of knitting and whatnot. So that's what I've done. So which is good, which is what I like. So I don't mind the lazy days when you can just sit and relax and do what I would like to do, and that's knitting. And yes, you see my towels, as always, but that's okay. Eden says, my favourite chocolate, think if I had to choose, maybe mint, but chocolate is not my favourite. I prefer chips, to be honest. Hi, Lisa, and Eden says, Zach. Hi, Zach. That's okay. I knew what you meant. Yeah, I'm probably a bit like you, Eden. Chocolate used to be, when I was growing up, used to be my favourite as well, apart from chips. But if I had to go to my fab food, it would have to be chips. So yeah. Zach, what's your favourite food that you like eating? Be curious to know what you like eating. Or do you have a favourite food that you a favourite food that you always go back to, that you would eat a lot of? I'm a bit like Eden. I would probably eat a lot of chips. So yeah, and then maybe, I don't know. Oh, and bread rolls. I like bread rolls. That's another all-time favourite I go back to. It's the same with my yarn. I always buy my yarn from the one place, but if I can find another place that sell yarn that's good, I also go there as well. Eden says, Nightbot always steals my chips, lol. But at the moment, I'm using the Kmart yarn. But once this is finished, that's it. I'm not buying any more Kmart yarn because it's not nice colours but horrible to knit with. Hi, Lydia. How are you? Nightbot says, thank you, Lydia, for hanging out with me today. How you been? Did you work? I'm sorry you missed the live yesterday, but like I said, there's always the replay. You guys don't ever apologize for missing any of my lives, because I look at it, if you make it, you make it. If you can't, I understand, because work's important and family life's important too. So there's always the replay, always. Because Lydia, there's been times I've missed a lot of yours, and I've come back and I've seen that you've been live, and then what I do is I'll put your live on and then I put it on so I can listen and knit for, so you can get some watch hours. But I forget to write a message to you saying that I've watched. But I just want you to know I do watch your lives as well. Eden said, Zach, you and your peanut butter sounds like me and my cheese pretzels. Yes. Zach said, I like anything peanut butter, but I also like potato chips. Eden's gone, hello, Lydia. Lydia says, hello, Eden. And Nightbot says, thank you, Lydia, for hanging out with me today. Nightbot's on the board today. He's nice and early with doing a lot of things. If I had a peanut butter allergy, I don't think I would survive. Well, you would, because you'd have to find something else too, like more than peanut butter. You would have to probably go for a lot of cheese. Cheese sandwiches, cheese toasties, cheese on croissants, cheese on this, cheese on that. And Lydia said, hi, Zach. You'll find something else to enjoy. I know I would, so yeah. Ian said, just sing the song. I will survive. You will survive. You will. Honestly, you will. It'd be the same with me with Vegemite. What would I do if I was allergic to the Vegemite? Well, I'd turn to cheese and have a lot of cheese. Because there's always something else to have in place. Oh, Lydia, how's your blanket coming along? I hope it's coming along. I know you said last time it was getting bigger, and I hope it is nearly finished for you. Zach said Eden is a cheesehead, lol, because she likes cheese. That she does, Zach. She likes her cheese. I do like cheese, Zach. How did you know? LOL, says Eden. But the cheese that I really refuse to eat is the one with the blue vein in it. It looks too moldy to eat. So that stays in the shop because I will not buy it. I will not eat it. Yuck. So I would rather stay with maybe the tasty cheese is my go-to cheese that I like coon cheese. I don't think it's coon now. I think they've changed it to cheese. But I just like the plain mild cheese. That's me. Yeah. Chia? Okay. Eden said chia. Cheer is what it is called. And I think it is owned by Bigger. Or is it Kraft? I think it's Bigger. And Zach said, I love cheese too, but I don't eat a cheese and peanut butter sandwich. Yuck. Zach, my man, I have cheese and peanut butter sandwiches. Yum. I like them. Good combination together, which is probably what I might even have when I finish my life, a cheese and peanut butter sandwich. I enjoy it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but that's me. I'm always different. Or if I do a cheese sandwich, I'll put a bit of salt and pepper on there as a garnish. Eden says, Zach, you've got to try jam and cheese. Yum. Now, that's one thing I have. I was off today. I'm feeling a little bit better. Oh, that's good to hear, Lydia. Glad you're feeling better. Is the medication working for you? I hope so. Zach said, I tried it with Swiss cheese. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. I think so, maybe. Maybe just try with it without being Swiss, just a normal tasty cheese. I haven't tried it with Swiss cheese. I've just tried it with the normal. Well, maybe what I can do is I'll look it up so you can have a look to the cheese that we get. So that way you get to know what cheese that we actually do get. Because I like to show you so you can understand what cheese that we actually do get. Images. Okay, so now I'll bring you back and I'll go share screen. And so then that way you get to go and have a look. Now, this is the one that we get right here. It is called Cheer. It used to be bigger, but this is the one that we get. It's tasty in 48. You get 48 slices of cheese. Yes, we do pay $14 for it for a 750 gram. But that's what we get. But let's see if I can get you a better image of it. So then that way you get to see a better image. So in that way you get to actually see the slices. Let me see. Oh, and sometimes we have gotten the bigger one that's right here. We do get the bigger one at times. This one. So it depends. But I was just trying to find one that might just have the slices so you can actually see them. Oh, and we do get grated cheese at times, but I'm just trying to find one that's got slices for you to have a look. But it's not coming up with slices. It's just showing, oh, here. This is what the one that we get looks like. But it comes in the cheer one. If it shows us. This is what it looks like. But that's what it looks like. But we don't get it in that brand. We get it in the first one that I showed you, the chia, which is when we get there, this one. This is the one that we get it in. So I do hope you like seeing the cheese range that we can get. So who did I miss? Lydia said I'm allergic to peanuts. Well, maybe you stay away from the peanut butter then. Don't have peanut butter. Eden said, Lisa, I don't think you'd like it with Swiss cheese. I've had Swiss cheese, but yeah, that's got to be one that you've got to have on its own. Lydia said, yes, my blanket is getting bigger. I like Swiss cheese toast, he says, Eden, with tomato. Oh, yes. Food has entered the chat. It's Nightbot's fault. It certainly is Nightbot's fault. When isn't it Nightbot's fault? Well, food entered the chat because I was explaining what chocolate I was actually having. So, and I'll re-show you the chocolate that I'm having. Just let me finish my line. So then that way you get to see the chocolate that I've got in a minute. So Zach said, I started the food chat. You're so funny, Zach. Eden said, no, I mean, I don't think you'll like it with peanut butter. That's what I said. I don't think I would either. I would rather eat the Swiss, the Swiss cheese on its own, on a sandwich, and then a peanut butter one on its own. But that's what I might have when I'm finished. I might do cheese and peanut butter sandwich. That's what I might have for dinner maybe. I don't know. We'll work it out. Yes, we do what we like to eat because each person in the house eats something different all the time. Zach said, Lydia, what's a food you like and could eat over and over? Zach is asking Lydia. Like I said, if I was allergic to Vegemite, yes, I would go to, like I said, chips, hot chips, potato chips, crisp, if you call them crisp. And then I probably would eat cheese sandwiches or peanut butter sandwiches if that was the case. Lydia said today would be 8 weeks since I haven't had a pop. Oh, well done, Lydia. And I bet you're feeling the benefits of that. I bet you are feeling really great not having it. And then you'll be thinking, why was I having so much pop for? Now, this is the chocolate that I'm eating, so you guys get to see. It's a Cadbury's Dairy Milk Caramello. And in the middle, it's got caramel. Hang on, there. In the middle, it has caramel. Well done, Lydia. So I'm going to have a bite of this. And yum. And I'll do some more. Eden said, if it's a food we eat over and over again, I would eat Nan shepherd's pie. Eden didn't Nan make the best shepherd's pie? And you never make the shepherd's pie the same again. When someone makes it, I never get the chance to remake it again. Never turns out the same. It's just that you get spoiled eating that person's what they make. Says Eden. I agree with you, Eden. Yum. It's the same with my grandfather when he made scrambled eggs. He made them really, really nice. And now, if I go to make them the way he made them, yeah, I can't make them the way he makes them. Because you never do make the same way as how someone else makes them. That's the problem. Zach said my grandma made the best roast beef with onions, potatoes, carrots, and Yorkshire pudding. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that good when you get someone that makes the best things? And yeah. And Lydia said, do you get American cheese? Now, Lydia, not that I've taken any notice in our supermarkets that we have when we get cheese, because I know, when I do go down the aisle where the cheese is, I haven't taken any notice. Have you even taken notice about the cheese? Hi, Mishi, how are you? Oh, I loved your live today, Mishi. And I loved that bulky yarn you were showing too. That was really, really good. Lydia says, hi, Mishi. Eden said, I don't think so, Lydia. I'm not sure. Zach said, my dad's tried making his mum's Yorkshire pudding, which was my grandma. He said it didn't taste the same. Yeah, it doesn't. And Zach says, Mishi, hey. Yeah, I like that yarn you were showing. I think the last one, it was that red chunky one. Lydia said, sorry, Mishi, I was eating my supper when you was on. Well, Mishi came on as it was my lunchtime. So I was got on, and then I said to Mishi, I'll be back soon because I'm going to have lunch. Came back for a little while and was on there for a while. Then I had to put the iPad on charge because it was dying on me, so I didn't get the chance to finish watching Mishi's live. So I'll be going back to watch the replay. And I'll write a comment for you as well, which is what I like doing. Zach said, tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. Mishi said, thank you. Happy to have seen your wall. Cleaning now and getting ready for tomorrow. Uh, that's okay. You can clean away while you're listening and watching. And Zach said, sorry for being red. Sorry, I got to put my phone on silent. Hang on, guys. I'll be back. Got to make a phone call. Just let me be back. Sorry, guys. That was Lara ringing me, telling me she picked up some bargains from the shop. So, and Zach said, sorry for the random. Misha said, just watch it. Has a hidden replay giveaway. Oh, okay, I'll do that when I'm sitting there doing some knitting. Eden says, Mum's boyfriend, the scam caller. Yeah, it wasn't. Just love Misha. She's an awesome lady. So I'm glad to have met you all. Yeah, me too, Zach. I'm glad to meet Misha. I'm glad to meet everybody. Zach said, Eden, LOL. I'm taking my dad out for breakfast in the morning. His birthday, so my tree. Oh, happy birthday to your dad, Zach. Eden said, nice, Zach. Happy birthday to your dad. Definitely happy birthday. Cheers with a nice coffee. I've got the UK chase on at the moment on my TV. Hang on my TV. And oh, they got the one on the chaser that I like watching, the Cinnamon. He's good. Yeah, so sorry about that. I just thought I'd better take the phone call. Make the phone call because I got my mobile phone on silent, but the house phone went off. So yeah, he's going to be 64 years young in 2 minutes. Oh, you getting close to midnight, Zach? Well, no, well, really, when you look at it, he's only 18, Zach. Well, the contestant's got 20, and he's got to get to 20, so then that way they don't get to take the cash. But sometimes the chasers they lose, and sometimes they win, and most times they win. So, and Eden said, "Oh, the UK chase is funny when the host can't hold his laughing." I know, Eden, especially when he's got to pronounce people's names that don't sort of be really good. They just lost £13,000. The three contestants didn't get there. They needed a lot more pushbacks. And then tonight, being Monday for Eden and I, yeah, yes, Zach, Lisa scratches her head with a knitting needle. That's what makes the knitting needle really good and works well with. Tonight, the chase for Australia, being Melbourne time, Australian Melbourne time, or whoever over Australia, on the chase, it's double the chases, so we're getting two chases on instead of one. And now the contestants have got to beat two chases instead of one. And yeah, Zach, I use my knitting needles a lot to scratch. When I had broken my arm when I was little, I had the cast my from my hand to up here. When I had to have, thank God my mum knit because I had to put the knitting needle down there so I can scratch the itch. LOL, the governess gets him going every time that she does. On which chase, Eden, UK or Australia? Both? Okay. And Nightbot Scott, please type Yoda in the chat to drop your link. Yes, please feel free to drop it every half an hour in the chat. But do it one at a time, please, so then that way Nightbot doesn't get overwhelmed, please. Because we know what Nightbot's like. He gets very confused when everybody does it at once. And he's not an easy man to do things. All right, just hang on a minute, guys, because I'm just going to turn my camera off. But you'll still hear me because I just need to go and get one thing. And then I'll be back with you guys, because if I don't get it now and remember to get it, then I'd forget, and then I'll realize that I need to do it. So I'm not that far away, and And that one. Oh, Misha, did you realize that if you come back and watch that, do you realize I've changed my room? I'm in the lounge room today, not the bedroom. He says, don't confuse Nightbot, hello, that's easy to do. Well, Nightbot's very easy to confuse all the time. Can't not confuse him. We've got to confuse him on every live. We need to confuse him. He needs it. He needs to be woken up. That's just how he goes. All right, so that one, can't do that one for another 10 minutes on both. So now I'll get back to this one. Yes. And then I'll get back to this. So, yeah. So, Mishi, I'll go back and I'll watch your, rewatch your video. And I'll watch it. And then we'll have a look to see what you're saying. So, I have the 4 o'clock news on that comes on here in Melbourne, Australia, and then it'll go on to the 5 o'clock for the chase, and then 6 o'clock for the 6 o'clock news, and what else and I got Tipping Point recording here in Australia. It starts at 5 o'clock on Channel 9. So I think Eden's eating her chippies. Hi, Laura. How are you? Welcome in. I'm happy to see you all come in. I know it's a random that I'm just trying to get my lives going. Eden says, hi, Laura. Trying to get a lot more lives out because Sundays we seem to have problems with our internet. And I did my live Sunday. Well, I know you guys are Sunday or nearly Sunday over, or some are. For us, we had problems with our internet always on a Sunday. So I did my live yesterday being Sunday early, which is what I'm going to be doing because it always seems to be when I want to do my live when I should be doing it, we have no internet. And then yesterday, of course, the internet went out 3 times. So from 1 o'clock onwards or something like that. It could have even been later. So the internet went out 3 times yesterday. So I'm just going to try and get on and do as many as I can each week. So then that way, when it comes to Sunday and the internet wants to play up, well, it can play up because then I've got plenty of lives to go ahead and do. You do you. That's right. I do me. So that's what I'm doing, Eden. I'm doing me. I'm just being me. Laura says, hello, Zach. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing me. So, and yes, I'm using different size for knitting needles, which I'll show you in a few minutes what they are. And they're a different color because the size for knitting needles that I had to throw out because they had buckled. And because I used them a lot, they were a lot of wear and tear. So then I thought I had another size for knitting needles before I used these ones. But because I didn't, so I thought, well, I got these ones and I will use these ones. And these were sent. So you get to, let me just find Where did I put my stoppers? Oh, this one. These needles were sent from Dawn Yandol. See, I don't know if you can see that it's purple, like a metallic purple. My light's not the best of lighting. I don't know if I can bring it closer for you to see. But my friend Dawn from Dawn Yandol sent me these. There is Susan Bates, because I've never used a Susan Bates and we don't get them here. And one thing I like about these ones is I can actually tell you that it's a size 4 millimeter for me, but it's a 6 US. So now when I talk to you guys, if I use a size 4, I can actually tell you it's a size 6 in the US. I will um I will put Dawn's link in the description box at the end, so then that way you just get to go and see her. Yeah, Susan Bates, not Kathy Bates. She was good in Misery. So yeah, and these are great. I've been really enjoying using the Susan Bates ones. Really, really nice. But let's see how long it takes to get me these overworked. So at the moment they're fine, but let's see. So yeah, I'm using a size 4 to go with my hat. So there's my hat so far. And then that's why I'm using a size 4, because this pattern asks for a size 4. So that's why I'm using these ones, because I didn't have any other size 4 in the ones, because my ones, apart from a green pair that I got, all mine are just the grey metal ones. And it's nice seeing a different colour needle going through your work. Looks cool. Thanks, Eden. So it's nice to actually see a nice colour going through for a change. A really nice colour. Instead of the same colour, silver or grey, whatever way that you want to call the other metal colours. But I'm happy. I'm really happy with how my work's working out really good with this. Be interesting to see how because I'm using it on the Kmart yarn, it's working out really good. But like I said before, I'm not buying any more Kmart yarn because it's the type of yarn that sticks to you when each time you go to work. It just sticks to you, and I don't like that. I like my yarn flowing, so then that way it doesn't stick to me. But I've made a lot of nice baby hats out of it. That's what I can say for Kmart's yarn. It's nice to knit the baby hats out of them that I've been knitting. But I just don't like the way it sticks to you. That is just so annoying. So, but I'll be able to out of this skein. It's a 200 gram skein, I think. I'll soon let you know exactly how many. Oh, it's a 100 gram net. This is with 200 and approximately 270 meters. So, and it is called Dawn Blush Mix. So hopefully I will get five hats. So after this one I should be able to get 3 more out of this one, and then that makes that yarn finished. So, which is really, really good. But that's what I like. And then once this one's finished, I got some other yarn that I got from a different place. Only cost me $2.70. And I'm going to do that. I think it was Sky, Clouds, and Apple and Lime. the colours were. So if they work out really well for the babies' hats, I will go back to the shop where I got those ones from, which is called Oz Yarns. I will go back there and I will buy a lot more of them at $2.70. Kmart's $3, so that's not too bad. But I will go back to Oz Yarns and I'll buy more of those ones and get different colours that you guys haven't seen. I think I left a pink one behind and a yellow one. I think they're the two that I left behind. But I will save my money up to go and buy some more there. Says the one that says that she's not going to buy any more yarn. But I fell down the rabbit hole. I went and bought more yarn. And I thought, well, buy more yarn keeps me out of trouble. Eden says, cool. It is cool. So I look at it as long as I've got yarn and I can knit things up, and when I donate them, I know that I'm never going to see the smile on that person's face when they receive what I've knitted. Knowing that it's going somewhere, it puts a smile on my heart, knowing that someone that is less fortunate than what I'm going through is getting something handmade. That's how I look at it. Because it's nice knowing that somebody's going to get something. And the same with the newborn babies. They don't ever get much. So I'm like I say, I knit a lot of them up and I do them in between big projects where I don't really need to count. And it just helps the brain stop with the maths for the moment. And then I can get quite a few done. And I did do a video. I have got a video done. It needs to be uploaded, which is what I'm going to do in a little while. And I'll tell you exactly, because I'm not going to tell you how many I've knitted. You'll have to wait until the video is uploaded, and then you'll see how many I've done. And then I'll do the same again. I'll do what I've been doing is when this one video goes up that tells you how many I've done, is a recap of what I've done. And I've been bringing it in that I'm doing recaps on things, so then that way people get to see the recap of all that item that I've made. Hey, Crystal, if that makes sense. I hope it does, because I like to see people. Oh, hey, Steve, how are you? How's things? And then Eden says hello to Crystal, and I just thought I'll show you what I've, like, say, if I've knitted 5 of these hats, you'll get the picture of the 5. And then later on, I will do a recap, so you get to see all the colours together. So then that way you get to see all the colours and everything. Eden says, hello, Steve. So then that way you get to see them, what I've just, if I've done 5, you'll get to look at 5. And then when I've got more, I'll do a recap. So then that way you get to see them all together, all the ones that I've done. Steve said, hi, Eden. And Crystal said, winding down the kiddos and listening. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that you're winding down with the kiddos. And Steve said hi to Crystal. So I thought I'll bring in that new to, the recap of what I've made. I've done it on a couple of things now, so I'm just hoping that you will enjoy it. because I like you to know exactly what I've been making, like a little bit at a time, and then I'll do a big recap type one. And Crystal says, "Hi, Steve." So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Spicing the channel up, if you like to say. Giving my channel a little bit of a spice, and so you all know. And and Eden says Nightbot has woken up again. Yep, he's saying hello to Crystal and to Steve. So that's what I've been doing with my channel, showing you recaps of everything I've done, and then I'll show you how many I've done in the first video. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you all get to go and watch it when it's done, and if not, that's okay. I'm not forcing you. You've got to go and watch it. When you get around to watching, you watch. If you don't, you don't. I'm just happy that you guys come and hang out with me. Hello, Lisa and everyone in the chat. Hello, Aaron. How are you? I'm glad that you've come over to say hello. Yeah, I thought I'd come up and do some more lives, because I thought I had a period of time where I didn't do a lot of lives. I gave it a bit of a break and concentrated on just getting knitting stuff done and getting those videos out. So now I'm back, and while I'm doing the lives, I'll do my knitting on my lives, and if people like to have a look while I'm knitting it, I'm happy to show, and I'm happy to say what I'm doing. And that. So Eden said hello to Aaron, and so has Crystal. She said, "Hi, Aaron." I'll just mark off my line, so then that way I know. No, aloha, says Aaron to Eden and Crystal. Oh, I hope you're all having a great day. So yeah, so now I'm up to the last two. How was your day? My day was nice and quiet, Crystal. I got up, put on YouTube on my iPad, and then I put the EP my headphones in my thing and in my iPad, and then I had it in my ear. So then that way I could just do whatever. And then I did a lot of knitting. I sewed up one baby hat already. And I'm up to doing the second one. And I'm nearly finished the second one. So, which is good. So I just got to do the last one. And then I just got to do this one. I'm up to doing the last of the pattern. And then I'll be casting off, sew it up. And then I start again on the next one. So, say a relaxing day, not a lazy day, relaxing, and doing the things that I love the best. Yes, Eden? Pardon, Eden? Yep. No, that's Rex that you're thinking of. Aaron does go to Rex's one. Oh, that hat came out really nice, pretty. Thank you, Aaron. You were productive. Well, I try to be Crystal, and I like being productive, and I like showing you guys exactly what I've been up to producing. But yes, it does get very productive, and whatnot. So yeah. But I enjoy what I do, and while I'm enjoying what I do, I also enjoy watching everybody else to see what they make. And I get pleasure of watching what everybody else makes as well. So and that. So yeah, it has been productive. So yeah. And this is where I'm up to on this hat now. So I just got to do one more of this pattern that you see here. And then I'll be signing off, casting off. So then that way yeah. So Zach said, forgot to turn Lisa off my phone and she's echoing. I hear her twice. Good on you, Zach. Ah, that's good. Oh, LOL, Zach said Eden. Yeah. Hey, at least you're giving me, at least I'm giving you double trouble, if that's the case. Double trouble all the time. That's me. But then you'll be going to bed hearing the echo, and you don't want to be hearing the echo, do you? Hi, Moonrose Craft. I just popped in. Oh, thank you for popping in. Yeah, I won't be on here for much longer because it's getting, well, it's nearly 4:30 here in Melbourne, Australia. So I'll probably do this row and the next row, and then I'll start winding down, and my stomach's telling me it needs something to eat. So I better go and do that. Zach said, I thought Eden was the troublemaker, not you, Lisa. Well, Zach, she's got to learn off somebody, doesn't she? Somehow. Eden said, hi, Moonrose. And Zach said, hi, Crystal. And the Nightbot's saying, hello, Eden. Thank you for hanging out with me. Yeah, well, maybe we'll take it in turns, Zach, of Eden and I being the troublemakers. We're keeping you on your toes. Crystal said, hey, Zach and Crystal. Eden says, no, Lisa's the troublemaker, Zach. I'm always trouble. I've been in trouble since I was born. So I don't think I've outgrown them. But I like to keep people company. That's the best thing. So, well, I'm up. I'm going to do this line and then. Oh, Crystal said, what pattern is that you are making? It looks complicated. I'm doing what they call, you knit one. Well, you slip the first stitch, then you knit one. You yarn the yarn over, knit two together, knit one. But I would do a tutorial, but the thing is I can't because it's not my pattern. So I can't do the tutorial for you, Crystal. I'm sorry. And then, hang on. We want to hide this one because I don't want to see that one just for a minute. Crystal, Crystal said hi to herself unless there's another Crystal here. Zach, I think Moonrose Crafts is a Crystal. Yeah, I just hit 181 subscribers. Wow. There you go, Zach. Crystal said Moonrose is a Crystal. Hi, Susan. How are you? I mean, I do talk to myself when I'm trying to figure out things. Yeah, I do the same thing. I really, really do the same thing. Dawn says, hello, BFFF. Lisa and Fogs and friends. Hello, sweet. Hang on. Where did we go? Hello, sweet. Crystal, Dawn saying. Crystal says, hi, Dawn. Hello, honey. Susan said, Dawn, yep, says Moonrose Crafts. Susan says, hello, Dawn. Everyone's saying hello to everyone, which is good. The pattern, Eden said, that pattern, I gave you permission. LOL, I wish Eden. But your pattern, okay. And everyone's saying hello. How did I know that? LOL, said Zach. And Susan just won some money on Myra's. Oh, well done. Good on you. Moonrose Crystal Craft said, people call me Chrissy. Okay, we'll remember that next time for Chrissy. And everyone's saying hello to everybody. Dawn says, congratulations again, Susan. And Susan says, hi, Moonrose. Yeah, she did. Oh, that's good because there wasn't Myra's live today, so that's good that you won something. I like it when people win things. I would like to order a some money. You don't have the money I'm saving. Well, you never know, Zach. Somebody in the chat that's actually doing the some bunnies. If you place an order with them, they might make you one. Because I know Mrs. C is doing a tutorial on some bunnies, and people are learning on how to do it, make one. So never know. See who's making one, and you might be able to put an order in when you save the money up. Aaron said, I was reading on how to knit, and you ladies make it look so easy. Yeah, Aaron, but it does. At first, you make mistakes, and when you get going and going, then you're getting used to doing it. I'm so excited. I really wanted one, said Susan. Well done, Susan. Congratulations. Laura says, I have to go to bed. Good night. Bye, Laura. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming up and spending some time with me. And then Susan said, thank you, Crystal. Because you never know, Zach, if you reach out to somebody, they might do one for you. If then they might give you a price to how much it is that you might be able to do. And Joe, hi Joe, how are you? How's things? Oh, hello Lisa, hello everyone. Hello sweet Stephanie. I'm so glad that you've made it in. I have the pattern for some bunny. Okay. Oh, I hope that you get to make one, Crystal. Or Chrissy, that you said that you like to be called. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. And I love that. That is so good. Zach, reach out to someone like maybe Dawn. Yeah, I know he's doing one. And who else was it? Someone else was doing it that had their four legs and the four the four legs done twice, and they had 8 done. Joe said, hi Lisa, I'm good. How are you? I am so great. Eden says, $5,000 for a sun bunny, Zach. You better start saving, Zach. I wouldn't pay Eden that much money. Everybody's saying hello. Crystal says, I'm making a sun bunny. You know what? I can't wait to see you all when you finish your sun bunnies. I think that would be so cool to see. Crystal saying, Eden, LOL. I would love to see everybody's sun bunnies. I hope that you all make a video so I get to see that all. Hi bunny, how are you? I hope that you all do videos when they're finished so that we get to see the sun bunnies. Bonnie says, I'm making a body tonight. I couldn't do it on her live. My hands hurt when I woke up. I'm sorry to hear that, Bonnie. Oh, was it up to the body tonight, was it, at Mrs. C's place? And Crystal said it's going to be a bunny burrow. Oh man. That would be so good to see. Just please remember to if you do, can you make some videos so then we get to see, or if you do a live, I'll come to your live and I'll have a look at them. So I reckon I'd like to see that you're some bunnies. Lisa, I was just thinking that I hope there is a slideshow. Yeah, are you guys sending when you finish? Are you sending your what you've got finished over to Mrs. C for her to make a slideshow? Because I reckon that would be so cool to see a slideshow. Crystal said yes, she did the body. Today was the body. Okay, then after that, what is it? Sewing it all together? Or do you have to do the ears? Because that would be interesting. You know, I sent a picture. Oh, okay. I've got to go and have a look. Bonnie, give me a minute. Let's have a look. Bonnie. I think you probably did, and I forgot that you sent me a picture. You probably did. And it'd be a long way up. That's what I was thinking. Oh, yes, you did the legs and the... Yeah, that's right. 4 ears and 4 feet for the 2 bunnies. You did. I did see that. Ears last week, the week, yes. I did see that one. After the body, we'll do the assembly and the head, and then we'll say, oh, after the body, we'll do the head and then assembly day. Oh, cool. Oh, you'll send me one when it's done. Thank you. I know you sent me a picture of your feet and the ears that I did. No, I don't need the practice. I want to have a look when they're all done, when they're all together. I'll be here listening. I'm not feeling so good. Oh, I hope you get better, Dawn. What about Nancy? Is she great at making animals? I don't know. I hope she is. So, everyone's good at creating a lot of things. But now that I've done my 2 rows, everyone I find is good at creating their own style of things, and we all do well at our craft. And Crystal said, Dawn, I hope you're feeling better soon. Bonnie said, hi, Dawn. Well, ladies and gentlemen that are in the chat, I am going to start winding off because I need to go and have some dinner. And Ethan says, oh, Dawn, feel better. Hugs, my friend. And I'm going to go and work out what I'm going to have for dinner and put the iPads on charge, so that way they can be charged for later when I can watch some more videos and everything. So, and Stephanie says, Dawn, feel better soon. I hope you do feel better soon, Dawn. We don't need you sick. We need you well. So we like to catch up. I have to leave at 9:30 in the morning to go to the doctor, but if I set my iPad to Hobie Bingo, will it work? I'm not sure. It should, shouldn't it? I don't play Hobie Bingo because it's too early in the morning for me. And I'm not getting out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning just to play Hobie Bingo. So, Chrissy said, hugs. I'm guessing it should work. I'm not sure. Bonnie said, hiya, Eden. So, but yeah, I hope you all have I'm going to go because I'm setting myself the limit of staying on for an hour, and I've done that. And Zach said, dancing on my bed. What would you do that for? And I hope that maybe tomorrow I might do another live. I can't be certain. Zach, that's for She Spin. So I hope you all have a good night. I hope you all have a good sleep. And I do hope, Dawn, that you get better. It's nothing nice being sick. And Dawn says, thank you, my friends. It's just been a long day with 2 hours sleep. So I have been feeling nauseous with a headache. Don't want to turn it into a migraine. No, please go back to bed and rest and take plenty of Panadol and whatnot if you need. Susan said, had a great day. I went to lunch with my daughter and granddaughter daughters, two of them, and my sister from out of state. Oh, cool. Dawn says, I love you, friends. Take care. You too, Dawn. Please go back to bed and get some rest and before it turns into a migraine. Nothing worse. Bonnie said, Zach, no, you're not, because if you were jumping on your bed, you would already be in your bed, in the hospital, in an ambulance. Certainly, sure. It was good catching you. Thank you, Crystal, for coming. Good catching all you guys, too. Well, I'm sitting down dancing. Well, that's true. Good to see you today, says Dawn. Good to see that you're in the chat. Dawn, I'll make you a special drink. Feel better, Dawn, sweetie. Bonnie said, I'm going to dock and lunch with my friend. I only have a friend in Branson besides my clients because I don't know anybody. Well, you have a good day with you and having lunch tomorrow, Bonnie, and I hope all goes well at the doctor's for you. And we'll catch up with you on the next live when it comes up. And I'm going to call it the night and say bye, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Happy creating, and please, anyone that is not feeling the best, I hope you all get better. And we'll see you on the next, whoever's live comes up next, when I do my next one. So, hope to see you all around. Bye, everybody.